Hi guys. Hello. Hi. Hi guys. Can you guys hear me now? I know you guys couldn't hear me before. Let me know if you can hear me. Hi guys. Shout out your city, your country, and all of that good stuff. Please let me know if you can hear me because I did the entire live the last time and they turned I don't know what happened to my audio. So I want to be sure before I start that you guys can hear me okay. So please let me know if you can hear me. Hold on one second. Yeah, you can hear me? Okay, perfect, 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 perfect. Guys, this is going to be quick because I got to I got to go and get somewhere. But thank you guys for coming back. We're going to review a few of the prophecies that I've been getting. I've been on a 5-day water fast, and a lot of spiritual insights have really come through. Kate Middleton came through, guys, on her birthday, nevertheless, on January 9th. Now, I'm going to share with you on the tail end of this video about what Kate Middleton said, because this has something to do with the state of the world and something that is happening in between Great Britain and America. There was also some other things that she was bringing my attention back to her frontal lobe, back to her head injuries. And so I'm going to do that in a separate video. I'm going to give her her space, and we're going to channel and do some mediumship with just me and her in this intimate space. And we're going to see what she wants to tell me. She's drawing my attention back to her injuries. She wants me to go back to the head injuries. And I think there's more to dig there. Okay. So pretty much, guys, let's start right now. The first prophecy I want to tell you about that I had during this fast is that there are AI sleeper cells sent here, created to detonate America from the inside out. So this is what source told me. I see, interesting. I see. That's going to be very important, guys. Remember that. Um, source showed me that they are sending people, they're actually getting people, migrating people over from India that work in AI, that work in technology. And what these people are doing is that they are using quantum computers to rewire America's networks. There's towers that they're rewiring. They're going to be causing sonic blast. There's going to be a lot of activity happening in the sky, guys. It will not be real. This is not the Project Bluebeam. This is the Indian people. They could also be Pakistani, but source gives me a strong Indian that they are purposely bringing over here to detonate America. And they're going to be using quantum computers to cause all of these false alarms, right? That's the first thing that's happening. Now, source showed me an image of this Indian man. He was dressed in like business casual attire. He had on a really nice fitted, like brown trench coat, and he was holding the hand of his 4 or 5-year-old son. And I happened to look down. Source brought my attention down to his watch. It was a bomb. And this was in a very public place. It felt like a mall of some sorts, like maybe Mall of America, or it could just be a mall that is famous in America. Source gives me a strong Miami. So watch out for public places, guys. These are sleeper cells. They're AI sleeper cells. This man was not real. They looked completely real, but they will not be real. So source gives me 2 examples. The first way they're not real is that they are just AI clones with consciousness uploaded like a computer. The second way they're not real is that they are real people, but they never had their soul essence attached to them. So this does happen when our oversoul slips out of our body when we have traumatic events. And then that way anything could kind of take up residence inside of the body and now be able to control the body. So those are the 2 ways, but these will not be real people. And they are making these AI sleeper cells the ones that are not real, in the image of like Indian people. And could it be because the Indian people are creating them, so they're making them in their image? But I don't think that's good. But also too, they could be Pakistani or any sort of like Arab. Source gives me a strong jihad as well. They may just say it was from jihad, but it won't be. It won't be. It will be orchestrated and homegrown right here on America's soil using the quantum computers, right? So that's the first thing I wanted to say. Where are these people being stored? And I say being stored because they're not real people. They're underground, guys. All of those tunnels, it's deeper than the tunnels. There is a whole world that we don't know of underground. And it runs from sea to shining sea. It runs all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast, right? And they are literally elites there that, they have built whole cities, guys. I see treasures down there, treasure chests with jewels and golds and rubies. Oh my, right? It's all down there, guys. And so just know that when you see this on the news and they say, oh, it's a terrorist attack. No, these are not real people. They're AI sleeper cells. And they were actually, America created them for this purpose so that they can hide their hands, right? But no, sources saying they will actually be America wanting to eat America from the inside out. And we will know in a moment of why that is, right? And so this brings us to the migrants, where the migrants are coming over. The reason why it's a free for all on the borders, it's not because they want to help people. The only thing that it really is that they have soldiers coming from all over the world, and they're coming through the borders under the guise of migrants, but they have been called here and sent here by the US government. It's all alleged now, girl. I'm just saying, this is just what Spirit is saying. They've been called here by the US government and they've told them to go through the borders, and they are being stored or being kept under the ground, and they are using quantum computers, right? What are they using the quantum computers for? Like I said before, they're going to be causing sonic blasts. They're going to be causing things in our skies to appear, right? So I don't know if they're just going to be doing this in America. It could be all over the world, but if you get something strange that happens in the skies that's only cited in America, then just know it was from them. But they could also be doing it all over the world, so it looks more cohesive, guys. So this is what they are truly doing. Under the ground, I see men with military boots on. They're like a SWAT team, and they are ready to go. They've been in position for so long, so many years, guys, underneath there. They've been in position. And source gave me, okay, I'm going to save that when I start talking about the other part of the prophecy. Now, we're going to go into XRP prophecy. Then I'm going to tell you about Kate Middleton said about Britain and the United States, because it ties back to the sleeper cells. Okay. So switching gears. I was just, 3 nights ago, right? I was just laying down. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning, and source shows me XRP and says XRP is the flower of life. Guys, if you know anything about the flower of life, if you look behind me, it looks like that little round emblem with all those circles. The flower of life is a geometric pattern that is found in every living thing in the universe. Every living thing in the universe has the flower of life. Source is saying this is what XRP is. So what that means, I told you guys this about a month or 2 months ago when the price was $2.40. It's now $3 something. Source said all you need to purchase is $300. You don't need to have all this crazy amount of stuff. You just need to purchase it and hold it and store it away somewhere safe off of the platforms, right? Off of the exchange and like an external wallet. And you're going to be taken care of. You're going to be fine. Now you have to give this thing, of course, if you only put in $300, you're going to have to give this thing 10 years, something like that, a little bit more time than that, 10, 15 years or so. But all you need is $300, and you will never be without money, because this is going to be the currency that's actually going to flip Bitcoin. XRP, which source is saying, will be the currency that every single other cryptocurrency will either be attached to, in partnership with, or just made in the image of XRP, right? They found a prototype. Thank you, source. XRP is the prototype for all other functioning cryptocurrencies that have real capabilities, right? And technology. What will happen with Bitcoin? Bitcoin will still rise in price to a set point. It's going to be up there. It's going to be very, 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 very high, much higher than what it is now. And it'll be like a grandfather. It's going to take a grandfather position where it's almost like you store money in there to keep it safe, like gold, right? That's what's going to happen to Bitcoin. It's going to kind of get retired. People are still going to use it. It's going to be like a stable coin, but gold, right? To store your valuables in there, right? But XRP is going to be the one doing all of the heavy lifting, guys. So this is big for XRP. This is just a confirmation from Spirit herself, hisself, that this coin is what Source actually put here to help us balance the scales from the uber wealthy to the uber poor, right? It's going to help us balance the scales. And we have to pray for this coin that it stays righteous, right? Because we have energy and we have power. We have to pray that it remains righteous, guys, for us, right? So other thing about XRP is we're going to be able to use this in it's not necessarily outer space, but it's the regions beyond Earth. I see them building some sort of space stations up there. It looks as if you can go up there and just party. It looks as if you're going to be able to go, just kind of outside of the hemisphere here, still under the firmament, but just right outside where you might get a light show of seeing Earth, right? They might make an elaborate thing. Oh, watch Earth rotate or whatever. And you're going to be able to use XRP up there. It's a galactic coin. And I think I went over that before. So that is the prophecy about XRP, right? But guys, now let's talk about what Kate Middleton told me. Now, this just pertains to this kind of stuff. I'm going to do her video with all her head injuries she's drawn my attention to. That's going to be in a separate video. But Kate Middleton came through on her birthday, guys, and she was telling me about something that's going to happen between Great Britain and the United States. So it's very interesting because me and some of the girls have been channeling here. The British is coming. The British is coming. The British is coming. And it's very interesting, guys, that what she shows me, and I'm going to pull up what she showed me here. And let me see if I can find it. I may not be able to find it. I'm not sure what I did to it. But she shows me a song. She brings my attention to a song, guys. And you guys might know this song. It's called Give My Regards to Broadway. And here's the lyrics. It says, "Did you ever see two Yankees part upon a foreign shore when the good ships just about to start for old New York once more? With tear-dim eyes, they say goodbye. They're friends without a doubt. When the man on the pier shouts, let them clear as the ship strikes out. Give my regards to Broadway. Remember me to Herald Square. Tell the gang on 42nd Street that I will soon be there. Whisper of how I'm yearning to mingle with the old-time throng. Give my regards to Broadway and say that I'll be there ere long." Okay, so she brings my attention to the two Yankees. She said, "Did you ever see two Yankees part upon a foreign shore?" So this could be two things, guys. This could be two Americans that are about to get taken on foreign land and made a spectacle of, like it's still giving me the jihad essence of, like, something of that nature. Maybe they're going to be beheaded, or maybe they're going to be made an example of. But this is going, if it happens like this is going to cause a rift between a lot of other countries, and it's really going to stir up Trump, right? So there's something she draws my attention to with the Yankees, with the Yankees parting. The other scenario that Source is bringing up is that this could be an internal parting of America itself. It's like America is dividing. And what source really shows me it's dividing first from the original 13 colonies. I think Britain kind of goes bankrupt. I think Britain wants to come back and claim some of the original 13 colonies that they were a part of, right? This is what I'm saying. So this puts a tear. I'm seeing a tear down the line where all the original 13 colonies, so your New Yorks and Virginias and all of that area over there, there is a line, there is a tear. There's a war going on silently. There are talks going on between Britain and Great Britain and the United States. I think they want either money for some of those lands, possibly even money that America still owes them. Even though, how are you going to come and steal our land and then talking about they owe you when they stole it? Like it's all convoluted. But nevertheless, I feel that they need money. They want money and they want it now. And America's not going to give them any money. Spirit is saying this causes an alliance shattering, a shattering, a collapse of the alliance between Great Britain and the United States. Okay? This is what her energy brought to me, that Great Britain and the United States are severing. Now, I don't know if this will be public, but I see the crack happening. There's a fight over those 13 colonies. I think they want money from America. I think they were promised some money to like leave and let America form and all of that and separate from the king because they didn't want to have like kings and queens over here. But they come back to collect. They want the money, and I don't think America is paying, right? So that is what's going on there. Now, this also brings a war. We're going back to the two men. I see two men in a foreign country with sacks over their head, feels as if they're going to be beheaded or made an example of or held for ransom for the United States to give, these people, the jihads, something that they want, right? Um, they want technologies. What sources saying they want some sort of it's like an artificial intelligence, but it's more of like a code so that they can go ahead and use that template to format, for their own, I guess, their own country or community, right? They want something like that. And, America is not going to give that to them. So yeah, this causes a rift and it sparks global outrage because I feel as if Trump, when he gets wind of this, he's going to threaten many nations on that part of the world in the Middle East. And it's going to cause a problem. And how it's really going to cause a problem, that's the first part. But now here's the second part. And this comes almost simultaneously or like from another angle. Someone's going to drop some sort of bomb off the shore of the East Coast. It's going to hit the water. It almost feels as if that is coming from an Asian country. That's what it feels like. And it's going to be said, oh, it was a mistake. It went off by accident. But it's not a mistake. It was a warning shot. That is ultimately what's going to trigger Trump. I see him with his hand, almost his hand on the button, if you know what I mean, to like blow up stuff abroad. And he becomes like people are purposely doing that. They drop that bomb not just for a warning shot, but it was almost to trigger Trump so that Trump falls deeper into this tyrant. And then they can use the global nations to say that he is a threat to the world to try to get him removed. So whenever that bomb is dropped, there's going to be something that is dropped over here in America. I feel strongly it's on the East Coast. I feel strongly, but it goes in the water. Could be somewhere else, but I feel strongly that it's on the East Coast, right? Near New York. And they're going to use that to get him all riled up. He's going to threaten. He may go on Twitter, girl, with his little Twitter fingers and start tweeting. And then I think the United Nations, something will get involved and say he's a tyrant. We need to remove him, right? And this could be some more what they use to go even deeper into a new world order, into a world make a one world government, right? So I do see that. And it was because of Kate Middleton actually brought this to me. So thank you so much, Kate. It's very interesting. There will be destruction in New York, just as California. Source showed me a few nights ago, two pillars, one on either side, one representing New York, the other representing California. We're being pushed and squeezed from the inside. They're going to squeeze us and try to decimate lands. I also see an earthquake coming. This earthquake could trigger a tsunami. I feel as if this earthquake is coming after the fires, or even when the fires are kind of cooling down. It's like they get hit with something else. It could be New York because I see it in the water, but it also still, I'm getting a strong California for those earthquakes and then possibly a tsunami. So we need to pray and war against that, right? But they're squeezing us and attacking our main pillars, New York and California. They're attacking that, guys, so that it weakens us. They want to really get people homeless out of their homes, out of their protection. So that way, when they weaken us, and they're with those quantum computers, guys, that they have under the ground with I saw like a group of Indian people under the ground working on those quantum computers. They're also putting out something in our airwaves to weaken us. I feel that this affects our respiratory system and our throat, ear, nose, and throat. I feel as if that's what it affects. The head too. It's all here. It's all just here. This time it includes the throat. It's all here, all here. You won't be able to speak, hear, think, smell. It's all here. They're putting something out with those quantum computers to weaken people. So then that way, when the destruction happens on each pillar, New York and California, it squeezes people, and they now make the terrain of America a bit smaller, so it's easy to attack. And then I see men coming up from the ground with boots on the ground. I don't know when. The boots on the ground won't happen for some time. They will weaken us first for some time through these quantum computers. And what they're really doing too is they're going in at night and changing people's consciousness with the quantum computers through the frequencies of your computers and your phones. This is what I see them doing down there. Everything is about a frequency. Guard your frequency, right? Guard your mind. They want your mind. They want your mind because this is how we are growing and evolving into 5D consciousness. They can't actually do that because they're not real people. They're only recycled Anunnaki extraterrestrials that have been around since the beginning of time, showing up in ancient Mesopotamia, in Lemuria, in Atlantis, then in Egypt. And then they became celebrities of the old years and philosophers and painters. They just keep seeding themselves back here to stay in power. It's the same people. And so they want to be a real boy, like Pinocchio. Remember Pinocchio wanted to be a real boy? That's what they want. They're never going to be us because we have the spark of life from source, from the cosmos. They don't have that. They can form themselves, they can mimic us, but we are the blueprint. We are the blueprint. We are the soul blueprint. So that's what they want from us. So they're trying to attack our heads with the frequencies. Watch for frequencies because they have these frequencies hidden in the sky. It's a silent frequency that you can't hear. It's being broadcasted to when you go to bed at night through your computers and your phones, through the Bluetooth and all of that. So that's the silent killer. This is the when I speak about the new pandemic that is happening, this biological warfare, it's happening through technology, right? And they've been doing it for some time, right? And it's also connected to the World War III. We're in that right now. And it's technology, guys. It's a technological AI war, combat, if you will. That's what it is. Also, too, those other lyrics in the song about Broadway, 42nd Street. Just be careful if you live in New York. Something could happen around the Broadway area, around Herald Square. Just be careful. Keep your eyes open, guys. Source now is also telling me they're going to be snatching people through portals as well. Be careful. Be careful. These natural disasters that they're cultivating is to get chaotic energy. See, when we have enough chaotic energy, it opens portals, guys. It opens portals. And we getting people through portals and probably taking them somewhere to to dissect them, to find out more about us, and about how they can now become a real boy, like Pinocchio. They want to be a real boy. So that is what absolutely is going on, guys. So yeah. Hi, guys. Hi, Liberty. Hi. Hi, Gail. Hi, Carolyn. Hi, Tammy, Tammy, Whammy, Whammy. Hi, Tammy. Love you. Hi, Tiff. Hi, Nicola. Hi, guys. So these are AI sleeper cells, guys. Yeah, I'm just watching something. I'm actually doing a trade as I'm on here. I'm watching is nothing really going on right now, but I'm just watching on the side here. Um, but yeah, guys, it's getting very deep. And at this point, the only way out is further in. What do I mean by further in? Inside. You're going to have to go inside, meaning you're going to have to know yourself. You're going to have to heal yourself. You're going to have to be comfortable with being with self. And you're going to have technology. I saw a video the other day that the army was looking for gifted children that could move objects or could like read energy in objects, right? And that's how they read things with weapons. This is what I'm talking about, guys. When I keep telling you we're going to be the last stance for America. You're going to have to practice your telekinesis, you're going to have to practice, your psychic gifts and abilities that you're all naturally born with. You're going to have to practice how to move objects with your mind because we might all need to come together one day and move boulders. We might need to come together and move the roadblocks that are set up by the enemy to stop us and to attack us because we're under attack. And the only way we could fight this is when we go inside, when we do these mass healings for California and for the nation and for people. And you guys really hold the energy, the yellow frequency in your heart space. It really, really heals. I was in a client session the other day and he was channeling, he got a whole message from source from Yeshua, Jesus. Very beautiful message popped up for him. And source was showing him a revival that's going to be happening, right? So he saw like fish, right? Swimming, goldfish, and it started to swim up. And out of that was a beautiful golden light come up. And I already knew it's a beautiful yellow light come up. I already knew it was the Christ, but I allowed him to have his experience in the hypnosis session. And it was the Christ light that came up, that it is a revival coming. So just know that all of the destruction that is happening is going to lead to a revival. People will have to start to cling together in these times of famine and in destruction, guys. So that's what you have to know is that Source is not happy when Source has to discipline. What do you see going on in California is a rebuke. And Source really I have another message. Source wanted to put me in the belly of the well. And you guys know the story about Jonah and the well in the Bible. I'm going to do a separate video about that. Wanted to put me in the belly of the well to be resurrected. Also, too, what happened to Jonah? Jonah did not listen to what God sent him into a land to preach to the children of, or the people of, I think, Nivea or something like that. I'm not sure if that's the exact name, but something like that. He didn't want to do it. He did not want to do it. So he ran and he hid from God. And then God caused troubles on the water when he went on the ship. And then, he was in the well for 3 days and before he got resurrected out. You cannot hide when God wants you to do something, guys. This is where we are. And because I work so closely with Source won't even let me hide. Source has given me a mission, and to be honest with you, it's a bit scary. So of a land that Source wants me to travel to and teach the people there. And it's a very dangerous place. It's not a place that I don't think that an American should be, definitely. But I'm going to get more data points on it from Source. And if that's what Source truly wants me to do, I'm going to have to go there, even though I don't want to go, because he was showing me the Jonah story. Like, you have to do when Source calls you. When you answer the call, you better be ready. This ain't for the play, guys. I'm not here to be, this ain't for play. You better be ready to lose everything, including your life, when you truly answer the call. Seriously, this is where we are. I had to give up my entire family, in-laws, not my natural born family. Yeah, I had to give that up to step into work for Source. There's perimeters and guidelines. There's time when Source needs to contact you at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, anytime you need to be available. You're always on call. You're always on call, guys. And that's just what I want to say. So I got to come back and tell you guys more about that. And yeah, this is just beautiful. I think, guys, I'm going to get out of here because I got to get back to what I'm doing here. And then I'll come back maybe tomorrow with the video with Kate Middleton, because I'm going to have to connect back to her spirit and see what's going on with her, because she there's a lot of trauma still. That same stuff I was talking about since February when I first start reporting on her. She brings that back to me again, and she shows me even more. She shows me more about another ancient god that is hiding. And I think they're going to start to cause some destruction. So I'm going to get with her on that and see all of what she wants to tell me, because it gets deep. I couldn't even do this in one video because what she wants to go into is very deep. And I need some time in the spirit with her to be able to bring that to you guys. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. But thank you so much for being here today. And guys, if you want to book your own quantum telekinetic reading with energy medicine, guys, go ahead and do so. It's just pretty amazing results, guys. I remove entities, help you clear karmic debt. If you're ready to release it, I can help bring you to the place to see what it is, help you clear that. Ancestral lineage, I clear that through your DNA templates in my quantum past life hypnosis session as well. So guys, you can visit instructionsforhumanity@gmail.com. Email me, or you can use any of the links, which will be down below after this live stops, guys. But I love you, I love you, I love you. And so it is as we walk together in divine love. Be well. Be well, guys.